Australian teenage sprint superstar Gout Gout has been burning up the nation's athletic tracks. However, there appears to be a bit of confusion about the pronunciation of his name. Gout Gout's family are now claiming the spelling of his name was lost in translation, and what should have been recorded as Gout Gout ended up as Gout Gout. Maybe they've just Googled the meaning of gout. Either way, whether it's Gout Gout or Gout Gout, he is the fastest thing in Australia since Jeff Thompson's bowling back in the 1970s. Gout Gout was born on December 29, 2007 in Ipswich, Queensland, a city that is really only famous for Gout Gout being born there. His parents had migrated to Australia 2 years before his birth from South Sudan, which, as the name suggests, is south of Sudan, which is somewhere in East Africa. Gout Gout's sporting journey began with the round ball game of soccer. However, after burning his opponents with sheer speed, he shifted his focus to sprinting, a decision that is a blessing for Australian athletics. As soon as Gout Gout stopped chasing a soccer ball, the records started to tumble. At age 14, Gout Gout set Australian under-16 records in both the 100 metres and 200 metres, clocking a remarkable 10.57 seconds for the 100. At the age of 15, during the Australian Junior Athletics Championships in Brisbane, Gout Gout broke the Australian under-18 men's 200 metre record with a time of 20.87 seconds. In 2024, Gout Gout continued his rapid ascent by winning the Australian under-20 100 metre title in Adelaide with a time of 10.48 seconds, which makes it seem a little unfair that he is allowed to run against older boys. Gout Gout's international debut at the 2024 Under-20 World Athletics Championships in Lima, Peru, was equally impressive as he secured a silver medal in the 200 metres with a personal best of 20.60 seconds. To cap all those achievements off, and still only 16 years old, in December 2024 at the Australian All-Schools Athletics Championships in Brisbane, Gout Gout's time of 20.04 shattered Peter Norman's 200 metre Australian record that was set in winning silver at the 1968 Mexico Olympics and led to Norman's appearance in that iconic photo of the Black Power salute with the Americans Tommy Smith and John Carlos. Gout Gout's breaking of Norman's iconic time not only set a new Australian and Oceania record, but also positioned him as the second fastest under-18 athlete globally in the 200 metre sprint. As if he had afterburners attached to his Adidas spikes, Gout Gout's momentum continued in March 2025 as he clinched the Queensland Under-20 100 metre title with a time of 10.38 seconds. In the majority of Gout Gout's junior races, he was effectively running a time trial against himself, with his winning margin in some 200 metre sprints as much as 30 metres. Gout Gout's undisputed potential as a track superstar has drawn significant attention, leading to a professional contract with Adidas, aligning him with the company's elite athletes in Lionel Messi and Patrick Mahomes. Even Usain Bolt, the sprint messiah, has gotten on the bandwagon and compared Gout Gout to a young version of Bolt himself. As fast as the 17-year-old Gout Gout is, Australia's other sprint superstar, 21-year-old Lachlan Kennedy, was just that bit quicker when the two of them faced off in the 200 metres race at a recent track meet in Melbourne that drew a crowd of 10,000 people. It's been a long time since Australian athletics drew sold-out crowds like that, and with all the hype and excitement around these two great young athletes, our chances of an Olympic male sprint medal could be just around the corner. I'm sure the late Peter Norman would be quite chuffed at that prospect, which has me at the moment all gouted out? I'll leave you with that thought.